Okay, welcome to another rendition of Math is Easy live tutoring step by step. Hey, math is easy, take it step by step. So here I'd like to go over one of the fifth rules, and that is for exponents, dividing rules. Okay, let's go over the dividing rules. It is okay to divide with exponents like terms or non-like terms. Either way, it's okay. If you divide with the same bases, please keep the same base. Okay? Hey, let's go ahead and take the rule. The rule is when you divide with exponents, you subtract the exponents. So here I'd like to show you two methods that you could use. You can use expanded form, or you can just subtract those exponents. Okay, let's take a look. Again, the rule is you subtract the exponents. So here we have our first example. We have 4x to the third power divided by 2x to the second power. Now every fraction is a division problem. So to make it easier on yourself, you may want to rewrite the division problem as a fraction, and that's what I'm showing you here. 4x cubed divided by, and this in the fraction bar means division, 2x to the second power, 2x to the second power. Now I'm going to take both of these terms, top and bottom, and I'm going to write them out in expanded form. What does that mean? That means I'm going to take each of the terms and break them down to their simplest, most common multiple. So for 4 breaks down to 2 times 2. And so remember, when we multiply exponents, we add them, right? So x to the third power is really x times x times x, right? You add up those invisible 1 exponents and you get x to the third power. 2 is already simplified to its smallest form, so 2. We don't need to put 2 times 1, we just put 2. And then x in expanded form is x times x. Remember, there's a 1 in front of that x. 1 times 1 is still x. Times 2 is the 2x you see here. And then those exponents, remember, we multiply with exponents, we add them. So once you write this out in expanded form, then you can just start simplifying. Any term over itself, like 2 over 2, or 5 over 5, or 100 over 100, is one whole. 1 for the numerator, the top part of the fraction, and 1 for the denominator, the bottom part of the fraction. So you could just start simplifying by creating these values, canceling them out, and writing a 1, right? So that's what I did here. 2 over 2 is 1, or I'm showing you 1 over 1. X over x is 1. Or here I'm showing you it's 1 over 1, right? And again, x over x is 1. That's why we're multiplying times 1. And what's left on the top is just 1x. So 2 times 1 times 1 times 1. And there's an invisible 1 in front of that x. So 2 times 1 is 2. And you keep that x, that 2 attached to the x. And 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. Of course, normally in algebra, they leave out this invisible 1. And they just say it's 2x. As far as I'm concerned, as an instructor, you can show it or you cannot show it. Both of those values are equal to each other. Hey, let's take a look at a different example. Let's say you're feeling pretty good about these exponents and you feel pretty good about simplifying fractions. Let's look at this problem number 2. 24 times x to the 10th power and 12 times x to the third power. So I want to simplify my fraction. 24 divided by 12 is 2. Now, instead of writing these out in expanded form, now you can just subtract them, because the rule is when you divide with exponents, you subtract them. So what is 10? 10 minus 3. Well, 10 minus 3 is 7. So my final answer is going to be 2x to the 7th power. Hey, I hope you found this valuable. Math is easy, step by step.